wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Jeffrey Springs.
Trying to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Cedon Rafaela. On the corner for a strike, and the home opener is underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Here's Adley Rutschman, a switch hitter batting right.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford grade Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
The 1-1 is fouled off. That smash towards center. Butler makes the catch for the out. 2 away. So stepping in for Boston, Gunnar Henderson. Fought off foul. Springs, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Coming home. He'll score easily. And the lead runner has to hold on at second.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that is that. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Brian Bayo. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Rick, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. That misses.
2-1.
2-1. Hit hard, base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Not
one ball,
close
one
with
strike.
that one, and it's 1-1. Check
Strike
swing,
2.
called strike.
1-2.
Double play ball to second. There's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Fouled off. He was late. Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. That's hard hit on the line. Stretches out and hauls it in. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Devers. Springs back to work. Outside
ball,
low,
no strikes.
And that is ball 1.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
And Acuna able to make the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Now batting Tristan Casas. Fastball for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Safe at second. Here's Trevor Story now. And that one fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out. And now Rob Refsnyder. That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Hit in the air, left field. Butler on the move. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
That's off the inside corner, and the count 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ripped towards third. Bregman to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Out to short. Henderson. Zips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
First baseman.
Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a ground ball. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that misses. Ball one. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Ball.
Swing and a foul out of play. And a good eye there.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got a full count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Ball one, no strikes.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Urshela makes his way towards it. 2 away now. Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Outside low. And it's a ball and a strike.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Right side. Acuna there. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. And we're back. Here's Gio Urshela.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Hit on the ground to the right side. A sliding stop. And they get the out. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soto snags it. 2 up, 2 down. So the lineup flips over. And the batter now, Jacob Wilson. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's inside. Ball.
Fly ball to right. Soto. And that will end the inning. New inning getting started. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. On the ground, could be 2. throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here's Story now. Golden opportunity right here.
Second baseman, Trevor Story.
Up the middle, base hit, 1 run is in.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Devers headed home. 1 run across. Story on his way home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a really nice approach to shoot that. Line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Digging in, Cedon Rafaela. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Brings it in to second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. Bottom 4, here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That one not close. 1-0.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Whips it across. They get the out on Acuna. Rooker swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And it's even up.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Up and in. And it's 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken back, you jog back to the dugout.
1 down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and a full count now.
Count is full.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Langoliers measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was a third. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! He'll touch them all. It's 4-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Lawrence Butler digs in now. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now here is Adley Rutschman. Whoa, over his head to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner at third, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. And that one is lifted in the air. And it's out of play, a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Rooker hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 2.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Bounce to the right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2.
Alex Bregman.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a ball hammered left field. See you later. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1. Here's Rafael Devers. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
On the ground at first. And foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he can't come up with it. And save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. So now 2 down. And here is Tristan Casas. That just misses. Inside. And it's 1-0. Oh, that hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the third out. And we're back. And now the DH, Miguel Andujar. Bayo back to work. Swing and he breaks his bat. And there's one down. Tyler Soderstrom will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In the air, left field, down the line. He's there. He's got it. Out. Number 2. Now here's Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1.
Gio Urshela.
Swing and a ball popped up. Reaching down and makes the grab. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Trevor Story. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Grounds one to short. Wilson to first. 1 up, 1 down. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. A 2-run double. And he is flied to center field. That one out to right.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Refsnyder, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Juan Soto now 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
fly ball, pretty well struck right field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Athletics, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
So the batting order turns over. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rafaela makes a move towards the gap. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 2 down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. And that one is inside ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Adley Rutschman.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 28, Mitch Spence.
And that's through there for a strike. Spence, 26 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2019. To the right side. On to first. Rutschman retired. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
And first offering is fouled off. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is fouled back. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Rooker. Long run into the gap. Brings it in. And that is that. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Brent Rooker. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Soto makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. He's already homered here in this one. Now a slow roller to second. Story slinging it to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He shoots one out to right. and they cut into the lead. It's 6-2. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first, and that is that. Ready to begin the eighth. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Rafael Devers. Spence back to work. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
You're a ball, one strike.
He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering. And when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now Tristan Casas. Ground ball up the middle. And it's through for a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
The batter, number 10. Second base.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
The 0-2. That one missed. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fast.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Here's Geloff for one. On to first, but he beats it, and a run scores. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox.
That's a ball. Outside.
And another
no, that's
ball.
Outside.
Pretty
Ball.
easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And there's a ball.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Story leads off first with one away. And that clips the inside corner.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one the other way. 2 outs. Popped up. Reaching try, but can't bring it in. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Juan Soto goes deep. It's 10-2. So stepping in for Boston, Adley Rutschman. 1 for 4 with a double. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And that one hit to first, but it kicks foul. The 0-2. Swing at a high fly ball, deep left field, way back there. And that one is off the wall. The throw into second. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now Gunnar Henderson comes up empty. That's strike two.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Runner at second, 2 down. All Red Sox in this one. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And gone! He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 12-2.
Number 58. Noah.
And now Alex Bregman. The big 6th spot already on the board this inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2 down. Ball one there.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the dirt, blocked. Bregman off of first with 2 away. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Line drive. Sliding, and he makes the catch. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit,
One ball, no
pulling
strikes.
up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in
Two
my
balls, one
opinion.
strike.
Not
He
in the
lived in
Hall
your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Out to short, Henderson. Urshela is out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there.
Now
Very
batting,
difficult
the
to put that
second
ball in
baseman.
the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
That one ripped. Ranging back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
And your final 12-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Menea, 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 descolonizando caderas, todos los complejos van pa' fuera, somos unas fieras, libera, libera esa canción, que el ritmo nos puede sintonizar, esta revolución, solo si se mueve se puede lograr, por eso
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you and your haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. My shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. They call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back.